Okay, this one's going to be quite boring, but I'm sure we can soup it up. And the wind is really blowing hard and the rain is falling. It's coming through my window even though it's open just a crack, an inch or two, an inch and a half I think my window's open, or maybe 4 centimetres. We're talking metric. Well, Australia is a metric place, but for some reason sometimes I feel it's easier to use imperial to describe things like inches, but it's not something that Aussies typically, well, not young Aussies. I don't know why. I think I learned a bit of it off my parents about inches and shit. I don't use all the imperial measurements in my... I just find inches a good descriptor for a certain size of something. So yeah, sorry to confuse you folks who weren't brought up with some imperial measurement experience from your parents. If you're younger than myself, so yeah. US still uses inches and yeah, imperial, Fahrenheit, shit like that. But that's what they do. That's what they've chosen to do. But in Australia we use what's called metric. So yeah. Anyway, we got here Mother and Baby, that magazine. I got it for $2. It says $2. I thought it said $2.40, but I did pay $2 for it. So we're photocopying this. 200%. I wonder how that's going to work. So we're going to just put that there. Yeah, got to go back to work tomorrow, folks, in this bloody rain. Oh, it's not going to be fun. Anyway, this looks really quite nice. This picture here of this lady, I think we can run it like that. I think that's going to be the centre of our job. I can't see much of the background colour. It would have been nice if I didn't use background colour for this. It sort of looks wishy-washy, but it's not too bad. It seems to go quite well. So now we're just going to switch to copied paper. Going to take that out, and we're just going to add a little bit. No, we don't want 100. Clumsy fingers. So we're just going to remove these settings that we've just used for our negative image. So just removing all these associated pieces. Oh, I know why it didn't show up. We forgot to put the brightness on the dark setting. That's why it turned out so fucking wishy-washy. That's why it's wishy-washy. Damn, I hate wishy-washy, folks. But it's a really good image that we made, albeit that it is that the red turned out to be wishy-washy. Actually, we could use this for a waiting room. I think someone would be interested in that. So yeah, wishy-washy, but it still looks quite nice despite all that. So we're just going to put this on the glass like so. Actually, I wanted to make it, now I bent it. Oh, fuck. Wondering we're just going to keep it this way. We're just going to use it this way. Just going to make sure the settings aren't lost while I'm fiddling. But the rain's coming down hard and the wind has been blowing. I just hope I don't have to deal with the wind. We need the rain, but we don't need the wind. The wind is really a pain. It just makes the rain more difficult to deal with. So, and it causes trees to fall, branches to fall over power lines and on streets and all that sort of shit. You don't want that, but hey, that's nature. But anyway, this has come up turning even better than I thought it was. Look at that, that's really intense, and that you can just see the red is a bit more red now. So yeah, I think we've done a good job of this overall. Let's see how we go with that. Okay, out it comes. That's that one. So we're just going to line these up. I just miss my future husband Luigi, that we're not together yet, that we've been separated by foolishness, my foolishness, folks, because I made some errors in judgment when I was young, and we haven't been around each other. I think I did spot him on a bus once, but I wasn't game enough to talk. That was in 2012, but apart from that, the only contact I had with him was 3 times in 1992, when we were both young, and I really regret not. And I threw his number in the bin instead of calling him. This happened in 1993, and that foolish act of throwing his phone number in the bin has resulted in all sorts of fuck-ups. So that was me. That was my foolishness. Luigi would have been very hurt not hearing from me when he tried his best to make things happen for us. But we're going to get together again, I'm sure. I'm sure if we're meant to be, it's meant to be, and I know it's meant to be. But anyway, that looks interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.